How's it going, everybody? Thanks a lot for joining me for another beer review. Gonna be looking at some more Belgian beer today. Super stoked. Promised myself I'd re-review a bunch of old classic Belgian beers. Today's is gonna be in the form of Duchesse de Bourgogne, the Duchess of Burgundy. It's a Flemish red ale or dark ale, I forget exactly, by Brewery Verag in Victe, Belgium. It's I believe the first sour ale, like wild ale, I ever tried. Hated it. Me and my brother were drinking it, what was it, probably damn near a decade ago. Absolutely hated it. So I'm like, but it's interesting. Just like death metal, hated it at first, started listening to it, right? Loving it eventually. So it has become one of my favorite beers of all time. I drink it twice a year, something like that. So let's get it cracked, poured, and give it a re-review. I don't think I've reviewed it on this channel. I did have a channel before this one, but I don't know, I lost the password to it, so yeah. Anyway, enough of history. Love the label. I gotta get like the glass set sometime, with like the big beautiful glass to it. But yeah, it pours like I remember, this deep ruby red, with tons of, well, I didn't give it a great pour. I just kind of threw it in the glass there, but it looks absolutely beautiful. That just almost red kind of head, a sandy red kind of color, and that beautiful ruby red color, verging on like a mahogany. Let's get an aroma. Oh, fuck. Mesmerizes me every time. These deep, like almost Carolina barbecue sauce notes. It's citrus, not citrusy, vinegary. It's balsamic-y. It's sweet, sour. It reminds me of like really good Chinese pork, if that makes sense. Like what's it called? Xiao rou, something like that. The red Chinese pork. Deep, rich, again, barbecue sauce. It's so complex, you can't really put it into words. So let's get a taste. Cheers. You taste the malt. That's the thing, lots of like North American wild ales, stuff like that, they go too sour. This is sweet, malty, sour, and savory at the same time. You're almost getting like a rosemary, toasted cinnamon, I want to say like, yeah, balsamic vinegar, strawberries. You're getting like tart Montgomery cherries, dark cherry. You're getting all these wonderful cherry pie notes. You're getting like brown sugar, graham wafer crust, think cheesecake, but instead of the cheese, you're looking at fruit, if that makes sense. There is a tart, lightly tart, silky kind of mouthfeel, but it's, yeah, light, but refreshing and heavy at the same time. It's almost like drinking wine. Just absolutely beautiful beer. I forget the percentage on this one. 6.2. One of my favorite beers of all time. So ratings wise, I mean, for a Flanders red ale, brown ale, anything like that, Ubroen, it's gotta be one of my favorites, if not my favorite. Rodenbach Grand Cru and Duchesse de Bourgogne, stuff like that. I don't think you can really beat it. That's why not a lot of places decide to replicate it, because they're like, they perfected it, you know. So this is 100. I can't see any way they could improve their recipe. This is a perfect beer. That said, really, you have to, it has to grow on you. Like, I was thinking first time I had it, I'm like, this is one of, if not the worst beers I ever had. And 10 years later, I'm like blown away by it. Consistently awesome. That said, there is one more beer by them I do like a little bit more, so this, I'll have to go 99 plus on this, or a 99, because their Creek, their cherry, I think is just a little bit better. Just a little bit better. It's got a little bit more of the apple or cherry pie kind of thing. That said, do with this review what you will. Go try this beer if you want something different. If you want cherry pie and balsamic vinegar in a glass, try it out. Cheers, salud, and Happy New Year, everybody. Sláinte Prost, whatever they say in Belgium.